Okay, so today I thought I will just quickly show you what we're having for lunch because my husband came back with dental work and he can only eat soft things. So I had to think on the fly. I found that I had some bone broth sitting in the freezer, so I make those bone broths, once in 2 months. I make big batches of that and then I put them in the freezer, so that comes in handy. I also had my pumpkin puree, which I had roasted pumpkins. So I grow pumpkins in the garden in summer, and I had about 12 pumpkins, and I just kind of roast them and puree them. Sometimes I puree them with ginger and salt, sometimes just without it. So this one, I think, is just plain pumpkin. So I put in my bone broth in here, and it was frozen, so I just kind of steamed it, and I put about 2 of this size of pumpkin puree. Okay, then I always have some beans and lentils that are just cooked plain with salt and garlic, and these are actually garlic scapes from my garden. So this was cooked. So I put in some of these beans in here, and I'm going to add a few more just so that extra protein is there. And now it all comes to flavoring or some vegetables. So for flavoring, it's lemon juice always comes in handy. So lime, whatever you may have, I like this. So I'm going to, because it's quite bland right now, I'm just adding lime juice in it. There. That's to your taste, okay? Then I have some rock salt. I'm going to add that, and while it's cooking, it's going to dissolve in it. And that is the basic flavor. Garlic always comes in very handy. I love my handy dandy garlic terracotta pot. Love that. So, can always, having these little tools really helps. So just scrape fresh garlic, and nothing like fresh garlic. So it goes in. Now it's all to your taste, and the whole idea is to do things that you like doing, and it's not going to be my recipe, but you just get comfortable in the kitchen. You don't like garlic, don't add garlic. That's totally fine. But ginger really goes well with pumpkin. So I'm going to scrape some ginger in here. You can scrape it, you can cut it in little juliennes and leave it there, whatever amount you want. So for now, this much will do for me. And that is basic. Now you can add black pepper in it. Okay, you can add green chili in there. I'm gonna, oh my god, everything is falling off my hands. Anyways, I'll pick up a new one. I'm gonna add some mushrooms. Okay, mushrooms are great as an addition. So even if my husband can't eat those, maybe he will be able to, because they'll have softened out, but at least the rest of us are not eating baby food, and we're not making like 3 different meals. We can all eat this, and it's lunch. So there, mushrooms, as many mushrooms as you want. And I love these. These are sweet peas. They're amazing. You can put them in whole. You can eat them raw, like with the skin. They're awesome. I give it to my son as snack, and he loves it. They have protein too, because these are peas, and it gives a nice green thing. So you can add it right at the very end or in the beginning. I like in the very end because it's crunchy. It goes in there, and you can add a carrot. So if you have something like this, a zoodle maker, it's fun. You kind of get a little longer, but you can use any grater, you can use slices of it. So look like a fun noodle kind of carrot. So you don't have to run out and get a zoodle maker if you don't want to, but something to keep in mind if you come across it. I got this one from Amazon, but there are much better ones there as well in the market. So there. So pumpkin, carrot, and you can add onions to it too. I didn't take out onions today, but all of that gives flavor. You can add cilantro to it, and along with flavor, you're actually giving your body a lot of nutrients that are required in very small quantities. By the way, whatever nutrients we have in the herbs, they are in the right balance when you use them fresh. So here's my meal, and that looks like a pretty handy dandy mighty soup, right, with beans. And what I'm gonna do is eat with this bread. This is oat bread that I made in my bread machine. I kind of left it whitish at the top, and I think it came out really well. And that's a lunch. So let me know what you think.